Today, we're exploring one of the most exciting frontiers in technology right now, generative AI. Think of this as your starting map for a whole new world of creation.
I mean, you've probably played around with them, or at least you've seen the incredible things they can do. But what's the actual magic happening behind the curtain? How do they really work, and what does it all mean for us?
Well, here's the thing. Those tools, they're just the tip of the iceberg. We're not just talking about some clever new app. We're talking about a fundamental shift in how we create, how we innovate, and even how we work.
Okay, so let's really get into it. To wrap your head around this, we first need to understand what makes this kind of AI so different from everything that came before. So here's the absolute key takeaway. Unlike the AI you might be used to, the kind that categorizes your email as spam or finds a face in a photo, generative AI is a creator. It learns from just massive amounts of data and then generates something completely new that has never existed before. Let me put it this way. Think of traditional AI as a detective. It's piecing together existing clues to find an answer that's already out there. Generative AI, on the other hand, is like an artist with a totally blank canvas, ready to paint a masterpiece straight from its imagination. One analyzes, the other creates. So, if this thing is an artist, what kind of masterpieces are we talking about? Let's take a quick tour of the incredible range of stuff this technology can produce. And trust me, it's a lot more than you might think. First up, let's talk text. It can whip up professional emails for you, write all your website copy, summarize a super dense report to save you hours of reading, and it can even help you write a creative story. It's basically a powerful writing partner for almost any task you can imagine. Then we get into the visual stuff, and this is where things get really wild. You can literally just type a simple description, like an astronaut riding a horse on Mars in the style of Van Gogh, and bam, it generates a stunning, totally original image. It can also create animations and special effects, which speeds up creative work like crazy. And oh, it's not done yet. Generative AI can also produce sound. We're talking incredibly natural-sounding voices for things like digital assistants or even narrating entire audiobooks. And yes, it can even compose original music in pretty much any genre you can think of. And for anyone in the tech world, listen up, because this is a total game changer. It can write brand new software code from scratch, translate code from one programming language to another, and help developers find and fix bugs much, much faster. Okay, so it makes a ton of cool stuff. We get it. But why is this the thing everyone is talking about right now? Well, the reason comes down to two things: scale and speed. Let's just look at the numbers. Just 2 months. 2 months. I mean, that's unheard of. It's faster adoption than pretty much any technology in history, which shows this massive public hunger for these tools. And it's not just about popularity. In really complex fields like scientific research and drug discovery, AI is accelerating the pace of innovation by up to 10 times. 10x! It can crunch data and come up with new ideas at a speed no human team could ever match, which supercharges our ability to solve the world's biggest problems. And what about you and me in our daily work? The impact is huge. Studies are finding that people who use these tools are getting their tasks done up to 40% faster. How? Well, it automates the boring stuff. It generates first drafts in seconds and helps you brainstorm new ideas, all while actually improving the quality of your work. That's a massive boost. So here's the bottom line. When you put together that kind of massive adoption with these huge leaps in innovation and productivity, you're not just looking at another tech trend. This is a major, major turning point. Okay, but let's take a breath here, because with all of this incredible power comes a ton of responsibility. We can't just jump in head first without thinking about the very real challenges and the ethical guardrails we need to have in place. This is where we all have to be smart about how we use this. These models can sometimes just make things up. They sound totally convincing, but the information is completely false. People in the field call this hallucination. We also have to be incredibly careful with our data, making sure that sensitive or private information doesn't get accidentally shared or exposed. A really great way to navigate this is to follow a framework, like these 6 C's of ethical AI. It all starts with competence, so using AI only in your area of expertise. It requires confidentiality to protect sensitive information and consent to make sure you have the right permissions for any data you use. You have to practice confirmation to verify what the AI gives you, maintain candor by being transparent about using AI,
And finally, ensure compliance with all the rules and regulations. This is our roadmap for using these tools wisely.
All right, so we've covered what this stuff is, the amazing things it can do, and, super importantly, how to think about it responsibly. So, where does your journey begin? How do you actually get started? And here's the best part. It is easier than ever to get started. Seriously. First, just go explore. Try out the free tools that are out there. Then, if you're getting curious, check out some of the amazing free courses online. The single most important skill you can develop is getting good at writing clear instructions, what we call prompts. And from there, the best way to learn is just to build something, even if it's small.
Look, this isn't some tool that's just for the experts anymore. It's a tool that's basically democratizing creativity and problem solving. It gives every single one of us the power to bring our ideas to life in ways that were, frankly, unimaginable just a few years ago. You know, there's this quote that just perfectly sums up this moment we're in. See? This technology isn't about replacing us. It's about augmenting us, making us better. It's a new, powerful skill that you can add to everything you already know how to do to create something extraordinary. So really, that leaves us with just one big question. Now that you have this new canvas, these incredible tools at your fingertips, what new idea will you bring to life? What will you create?